Hi, and welcome to Itzy the Little Vegan's Cooking Show. I'm Itzy the Little Vegan, and today we're making pineapple fried rice. And we're starting with, of course, some cooked brown rice, some fresh pineapple. You can come in and see what else we've got. We're doing 2 carrots, 4 garlic cloves, about an inch of ginger, 1 small yellow onion, and 1 stick of celery. We're also using tamari, white wine vinegar, ginger oil, chili flakes, curry powder, sesame oil, and cilantro and sesame seeds for garnish, and a little bit of agave for a little extra sweet touch. Now, normally I use rice vinegar, but today we don't have any, so we're substituting with white wine vinegar. Also, I normally don't use ginger oil, so if you can't find it, don't worry about it. I would normally use more ginger, but this is all we've got today, so we're substituting with a little bit of ginger oil. For today's dish, you want to make sure to have a really nice big pan, or if you have a wok, even more wonderful, but so that you can saute your veggies without crowding them. When you crowd your veggies, it makes a lot of the moisture come out, and then it starts to steam them rather than frying them. So we're going to start by frying our carrots, onions, ginger, garlic, and celery in a little bit of sesame oil. And you want to make sure that your pan is nice and hot before you throw your oil and veggies in. This one is very hot, it's already steaming. So we're going to start with about 3 tablespoons of sesame oil. Step back if your oil starts jumping. And just so you know, 3 tablespoons is actually equivalent to 1/4 of a cup. So we're going to go ahead and just fish everything in there. Now we're going to keep frying this until your carrots start getting soft and your onion gets translucent. So we're going to let it fry for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now the longer you let it fry, the less spicy it's going to be, because ginger can be quite spicy if it's still raw. Meanwhile, we can go ahead and chop our pineapple. I actually normally like to use canned pineapple. I know it's weird that I would rather use something canned than fresh, but the canned pineapple has that extra pineapple juice that's very sweet, so when I use canned pineapple, I don't actually use an extra sweetener, which is agave. This way we're gonna, and I don't know, something about the canned pineapple. So if you have canned pineapple, I'd say just use that. That's gonna save you some time in chopping anyway. If you are using fresh pineapple, make sure you get all your spikes off. Okay, next we're gonna add our curry powder, our chili flakes, our ginger oil, and that's it. We're gonna let it saute a little bit more. The garlic is starting to brown a little bit. So is the ginger. Our carrots are actually not quite soft yet, so we're gonna let it sit for a few more minutes. So meanwhile, we can chop our garnish, which is going to be the cilantro. Well, I mean, we're going to cut this whole part out. Okay, so now we're ready for our spices. We're going to put about 1 tablespoon of curry powder. I'm going to lower the temperature just a little bit. And now we're only putting the curry powder to add depth to the taste. You don't actually want it to taste like curry rice. That's a different recipe. And our chili flakes, I'm going to do just about a teaspoon of this. You can add as much as you'd like depending on how much spice you can handle. I'm going to give it a little saute. And now we're going to let our spices toast just for about a minute. And I'm going to add a little bit of that ginger oil. Because again, this is pineapple fried rice, so you want to have enough oil where your rice can fry in. Now we can add our pineapple. And the carrots weren't fully cooked, but once you add your pineapple, it does add enough moisture where it'll finish cooking the carrots. I'm going to leave a little out, so I don't want it to be too overpowering. Maybe you could show that I'm like on my tippy toes because I'm a little baby.
Oh, I have to go vertical.
Okay, so if you are using fresh pineapple, you're going to let it sit for just a few minutes and let the juices come out of the pineapple. You want to create a good amount of juices so that when you throw in the rice, it can absorb the flavors better. If you have a lid for your pan or pot, whatever you're using, if you were to put it on top, it allows for it to cook faster. I'm going to raise the heat a little bit. You can pause it.